Hi, welcome back to Fitbit Premium. My name is Regina. I'll be coaching you through a mobility and stability workout. I'm joined by my friend Cynthia over here. And we're so excited for this workout today because these exercises are going to help us in our daily lives. So when you're ready, have a seat and then start the workout on your Fitbit. Our first exercise is a seated hug. You're going to open your arms out wide and you're going to close them right in front of you and rotate to one side from your waist. Come back to center, open and close, and then rotate. You know, these exercises are kind of exaggerated movements of what we would do in our daily lives, like you're going to reach and hug a friend at dinner, right? Somebody's coming to join you, and you want to welcome them with open arms, and you want to come from the right place in the center of your body. Now, bring your arms down by the sides to take a moment. The next exercise, we're going to place our hands behind your head. You're going to close your elbows in towards your ears and you keep your spine tall. You rotate to one side, opening up the chest, draw that shoulder blade down the back, come back to center and close the elbows and rotate to the other side. And then make sure your spine stays long and tall and you're rotating from your waist. And this is such a great workout for those of us who drive and we're always reaching back for the back seat of our cars, and you want to reach from the right place. Okay, now bring your arms down by the sides and stand up. Our first exercise here, we're using the chair. You're going to place your right hand on the chair or whatever hand is closest to you on the chair. The outer leg is lifted and you're going to reach down and bend your knees and try to reach for the floor. You don't have to go far down because you want to be able to engage all the muscles properly. So if you feel something that's overworking, then that's about your range of motion. Now this is so helpful if you're like take walks with your dog and you got to pick up after your dog, right? You want to be able to reach down with strength and mobility. We've got a couple more here on this side before we switch. And great job. We're going to go to the other side and set it up. So you're using this chair for stability. The outer leg is lifted and you're going to reach down. And then come in and stand up. You're reaching with a long spine and you're pulling your tummy in. And then as you stand up, you really want to get the glute engaged on the standing leg in particular. Breathing is going to help always, right? Down and up. And we'll take one more right here. All right, we're going to move to the other side now. The outer leg is going to lift. And you're going to lift it and you're going to kick. And you're going to place it back down. And you're lifting the leg from your stomach, from your core, keeping your back nice and straight and tall. Standing strong in that standing leg. Pulling the belly in as the leg kicks away. It's like you're kicking your shoes off. You're celebrating the end of the day. Let's move to the other side. Again, keep your spine tall, right? Think about your posture. The outer leg is the one that's moving. So lift it up, kick it, and then bring it down. Up. If you need to think about when you breathe, go ahead and breathe. Exhale on the kick out. It helps you engage your core. We love to promote balance and control in our bodies, right? Because we want to be able to walk around with ease and feel steady. Okay, we're going to move the chair away. We're going to come down to the mat. Hands are shoulder width apart, knees are hip width apart. Your spine is really long. You're going to take one arm forward and the other leg back. Your neck is long too, and then place it down. This is called your bird dog. And you want to be able to execute this movement without moving your hips or your shoulders too much. So you're going to reach one arm and your one leg away from one another. Keep the movement coming from the center of our body. And this is actually strengthening our connection to the center of our body. Okay, we've got maybe one more here. And then now we're going to lie down on our back. Keep your stomach pulling in, your knees are at 90 degrees, and your arms are reaching to the ceiling. You're gonna stretch the front leg forward and reach the other arm back, pull the belly in, and then come back to center. And then switch sides. Reaching and stretching. Keep your abs in strong. Keep reaching your arms and your legs away from one another. Take a deep breath and stretch. And in, out, and in, and reach. Keep your abs tight and pulling in. Excellent work. We're gonna stand up now. We're gonna lunge. We're gonna step one leg back behind us and then rotate towards the front leg, standing up. And then stand back and then rotate. So these are sort of like things that we all did previously, and now we're adding everything together. Standing up strong, opening up the hip on the back leg, strengthening the hip on the front leg, and then keeping our spine nice and mobile. Awesome job. Go ahead and take a sip of water, maybe pat yourself off with a little towel. And I'm so glad that you're able to do this with us. Remember, these exercises are so awesome for us in our daily lives. We've got strong cores, we don't have to use our neck so much, and it really helps us move with ease and grace in our lives. So when you're mobile and when you're moving with stability, you can execute pretty much everything with minimal injury and not as much pain. And we want to feel really good when we're moving around in the world, right? Yeah, so if you're ready, we're going to go after it again in our second round. So let's grab your chair again and then have a seat. Now I want you to reach and stretch your arms out and then close the arms in front of you. Rotate to the right or one side, come back to center, open out. Remember, you're hugging somebody you love, somebody you care about, your best friend, right? So hug like you mean it. Rotate, center, open and reach out and close. And rotate, open and close, and then rotate again. Keep your hips stable. We've got this last one here. Now the next exercise is the upper body clamshell. So again, you place your hands behind your head, close your elbows, rotate to one side, open up that right side, come back to center, and then rotate to the other side, and then come back to center. It doesn't matter which side that you started on because we're pretty much going both ways, right? Rotating each way, alternating sides, deepening your stomach as you twist. Even exercises like this can help us put our sweater on, okay? And get dressed with ease. Awesome job. All right, we're gonna stand up now. We're gonna do the side of the chair, holding on to the inside of the chair with the inside hand. The outer leg is lifted and back, and you're gonna reach down. And then stand up. If you like to garden like I do, this really helps you to get up from a kneeling position if you're weeding. Not my favorite thing to do, but I do love the results afterwards. It's nice and clean, everything looks great, and all the plants are pretty happy. Okay, so reach down and then push through the ground, like rooting down like a plant to stand up. We've got one more here, and then we're gonna move to the other side. Okay, let's switch sides. Again, the outer leg is the one that's lifted, and you're reaching down. And then push through that standing leg to stand up. This is so great to promote knee stability and strength because we're really working on the muscles that support the knee here, so we avoid any kind of injury to the knees when we're conditioning ourselves properly with strength and mobility. Okay? Got a couple more. And really push through the ground and stand up in that glute on that standing leg. Awesome job. Now we're gonna do the other side, and we're gonna kick like we made it, okay? So kick the outer leg up and then lower it down. Keep your spine tall, keep your stomach pulling in and down. It's like a celebratory kick, right? Little can kick. Out and in. Out. We want to strengthen the front of our legs as well as the back of our legs. We've got a couple more here. Keep your posture. Stay tall. And let's move to the other side. Again, you want to keep your spine really aligned. Okay, outer leg kicks out and then come back. You know, this helps me with stuff like, you know, riding my bike, even going for hikes, because, you know, we're always moving and walking and passing through balance, as I like to say. So when we encourage balance, we encourage more steadiness in our lives, and we can do those things that we love to do so much, like taking long walks or going for hikes, or even going to the theater and being able to navigate through the seats and find our seat, okay? So last exercise here on the floor, facing the floor. Last time we're doing the bird dogs here, okay? Reaching and stretching. One arm is reaching away while the opposite leg is reaching back. Pull the belly in as the limbs reach away from you. That's how you build strength. And then stretch the limbs away from you. That's how you build mobility. Okay, this helps. Okay, turning on our back now. Legs are at 45 degrees, or 90 degrees, I should say. Arms are up to the ceiling. Now you're gonna take one arm overhead and then reach the other leg away. And then come back to center. And switch. Keep your stomach pulling in as the limbs reach away from one another. Take a deep breath. Make sure you breathe and fuel your breath. Fuel your movement with your breath. You're doing great. Hang tight. Awesome job. Okay, last exercise, folks. We're gonna stand back up and apply all of the things that we just learned in our body. So you're gonna step back into a lunge and then rotate to one side, feeling steady and balanced, working both the right brain and the left brain to encourage optimal living. Standing nice and straight, opening and stretching, moving your spine, feeling confident that you can move in so many different directions with ease and grace. And stand up. Great job. Go ahead and stop the workout on your Fitbit and feel great about what you've done for yourself. Remember, these are going to help you with everything that you do in your life. So I'm so happy that you were able to join us today. Thanks to Cynthia for our modifications. My name is Regina. I am so glad to see you here. I can't wait for you to come back. But in the meantime, please check out those other workouts that we have on Fitbit Premium. They were created by some amazing instructors. Until then, shine bright and celebrate your life.